I want to walk you through exactly what we know so far about the events leading up to it and what happened with the arson attack at the governor's residence behind me. So what we know so far is that around 2 o'clock yesterday morning, fire crews responded. They saw smoke and fire coming from outside of the governor's house. And Governor Josh Shapiro said he and his family were woken up by state police banging on their door, telling them that there was an emergency and to get out of the home. The fire ended up causing some pretty major damage to the dining room. And that's where the governor celebrated Passover with his family just hours before. Now, yesterday afternoon, Shapiro and state police did hold a press conference going over what exactly happened. They tell us that 38-year-old Harrisburg resident Cody Balmer is in custody. He is going to be charged with attempted murder and arson. State police say that he used a Molotov cocktail to light rooms on fire. He apparently poured gasoline into beer bottles and used those as a Molotov cocktail. We do know the investigation is still ongoing. State police and the FBI are reviewing some security measures around the home. We know that the suspect apparently jumped a fence. He walked to the residence on foot, jumped a fence, and then broke in using a hammer. Now, we do know that they say in part that the Supreme Court is reacting to all of this. Sorry, give me 1 second here. It's raining, and I want to make sure that I'm giving you the correct information. Okay, so state police and the FBI are reviewing home security measures, and we do know that multiple officials and local leaders are sharing their thoughts about this arson investigation. Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis weighed in on everything that happened. He said on X, quote, "I won't speculate on motivations, but I will say that targeting elected officials and their family members with violence is never acceptable." And the PA Supreme Court also reacting to the recent act of violence at the governor's house. They say in part, quote, "Acts of violence targeting our community's neighbors and first responders, public officials are a stark reminder of the need for us to come together to reject hate and really to stand in solidarity and support for institutions that unite us as Pennsylvanians." And a lot of Pennsylvanians are reacting to everything that happened. Yasmin Cowan joining us live with local reaction. What are people saying about all of this, Yasmin?
Well, Candace, as you can see, I'm standing right outside the governor's mansion. It looks to be very secure. You can see that there is a tall black fence wrapping around where he lives. So people are questioning, how could this have even happened, being that where he lives is supposed to be very safe? Now, we have reaction from a lot of people, but this one person who was there after the fire took place had a lot to say. Take a listen.
And I'm looking over at the governor's mansion, and it's just a crying shame that something like that could happen in a small little rural town, beautiful town like this.
And we were on the scene yesterday following the event, talking to a lot of people. Some people say that this is such a beautiful city. How could this have even happened? And that it is a shame that this even took place so close to home. And just earlier, I was speaking to someone. His name is Mark Klein. He was walking his dog right in front of me. We were talking for just a bit, and he says that it is horrific that it happened. We were celebrating Passover Seder just yesterday, and he questioned, was the suspect intelligent enough to do this intentionally on Passover Seder, or was this a hate crime? So some people are thinking that this was a hate crime. So as you know, right now, police are investigating what was the motive behind this event, Candace. So right now we're working to figure that out, and we have a lot of reaction from the community here in Harrisburg. We're going to give you more of that very soon. In Harrisburg, I'm Yasmin Cowan, CBS 21 News.
Yasmin, you're exactly right. That is the big question. Why? And was this tied to religion? Was this act against the Jewish faith as they were celebrating that night? We're going to continue our coverage this morning. If you want more information in between our live hits, head to CBS21.com. You can also go to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter pages as well, and YouTube. We have all the information there and photos of what it looks like inside that residence where it was burned.